Good evening from Vancouver. Gene Hart along with Keith Magnuson. And for time in memoriam, this signal, the towel, had been the signal of surrender. But Thursday night in Chicago, it became a logo of defiance. One Keith Magnuson that has cost the Vancouver club $10,000 in their coach, Roger Nielsen, a $1,000 fine. But it has set up 10,000 towels in this building, and certainly the most significant game Vancouver playoff history. Vision is prohibited. Face-off drive from the point, save. Rebound, Bogarev, and he shot it over the top of the net as he had Bannerman out of position.
Well, not only one good shot, but two good shots in a row, which is really two mistakes when you make it.
Wally steals. He's alone in front. Shot hit the post short side as Vancouver made a blunderous error, and the Hawks failed to capitalize. And you were one of the best, Maggie, with the shot blocking. There's a play side of the net shot. Bannerman with a dandy against Jerry Minor. Boy, each team has had 2-3 golden opportunities to break the score. Now, Lysiak, 2-on-1. He's got Sharpley. He's trying to go up the middle. Tries to set up to Sharpley. Score! Marvelous play by Tommy Lysiak to Glenn Sharpley, who opened the scoring Thursday night. Sharpley picking it up at 10-18. Hawks won. Canucks, no score.
Well, what a play by Tommy Lysiak. He holds the puck here and holds it until his man Sharpley gets free to the side. And then there's a wide open net because Brodeur has already committed himself. And it's just the fine stick handling and the intelligence, the hockey intelligence that Tommy Lysiak has that play happened at all, because he held onto the puck. He could have passed it before to Sharpley, but he waited till Sharpley went open, and it was a mistake by the Vancouver player who was covering Sharpley because he let him go.
Misread the play and lost it, but it's played by Holinka at the right circle. Holds and controls. Hawks in the box. They got Patterson. There's a cross-ice pass. Score! By Burdine. Tommy Burdine gets the Vancouver Canucks even at 11:31 with his fifth playoff goal.
Well, just a fantastic play by Holinka. And he holds onto the puck until Yellowbrink gets in the right position. And what we didn't do, we didn't react to that defenseman coming in. And that's the job of our defense, but it's also the forward's job to tell our defenseman to react. And you'll see here, Holinka fires that puck right across to Edelbrink, right there, and Edelbrink shoots on the goal, which all the European players do so well. They let the puck go right on the move. They don't hesitate to hold on to it. He just fired it right away.
Hawks have the box. They have Gardner out there along with Feimster, Fox. There's a shot from the point, well wide of the net. Patterson cut off the angle. Played out to the left point. They have Belland up the middle. There's Neil Belland, the rookie from Kingston. Drive, score! His first National Hockey League playoff goal.
Well, I'm sure that's quite a thrill for him. Of course, we don't like to see their power play working as well as it is tonight. But it was a nice pass to Belland, and he was on his offhand, and he shot right away, much like the other play they had. Notice how he moved into the center ice circle, right by the blue line, and the pass was made from Schmiel over to Belland, and Belland shot it on the goal. Murray Bannerman didn't have much of a chance to see that because Tiger Williams was doing what he's supposed to do, in front, interfering with the goaltender.
Out comes Minor along with Moline and Williams as Keith Brown is out along with Wilson and Bully with Lysiak and Sharpley. Bully over the line, drive, score! Oh, and there was a first bad goal of perhaps the playoffs given up by Neil Brodeur. And Ted Bully bangs in his third at 15:57. The goal's coming fast and furious, and we're tied at 2.
Well, here's Doug Wilson right at the blue line and lets a shot go. And, of course, everyone in the league knows what kind of shot Doug Wilson has. And it goes right between Richard Brodeur's legs. And he was screened by his defenseman to a point there. And I don't think he really picked it up. It hit a stick and went into the net.
So Doug Wilson, I think I'd call that Bully. It shouldn't be Wilson. Excuse me, gentlemen. Tony O's played a few games in his day, 93 to be exact. Then he got his first shutout in his National Hockey League career against Philadelphia Wild with Montreal.
Situation, Murray did the right thing to hang on to because we were running around in our end, and Vancouver was getting good shots from the point, and also they were having people interfering in front. Darcy Rhoda here, and Rhoda throws it across the middle, and Ted Bully falls down of his own accord and goes right into the goalpost, and Murray Bannerman tries to slow down his particular speed there. Rhoda is going, throws the puck across, and Ted Boley falls down and goes right into the goalpost. And that's the bad thing about those goalposts. They don't give much.
Boy, coming up, Bolderov along with Neal. Drops back right side. Coming over the line, Elderbrink. To Fraser, he's got a man all alone in front. Bolderov! What a save by Bannerman!
Especially a big save after being slightly injured, 2 or 3 minutes ago, and then to be that aware of what's going on around him, that certainly was a big save by Murray Bannerman.
No cigar. Secord at center. Tries to play through to Doug Wilson. The Hawks a little scramble at center ice. Back comes Vancouver. Fraser, left circle. Goal! Well, Kurt Fraser, who just gave Chicago their first power play opportunity, comes out of the box and hustles up the ice to score from the left side.
Well, isn't that what happens usually? You have a lot of good chances down in their end, and then they come right down and score. And you'll see Fraser shoot from the top of the circle, and he's got a very, very good shot. He receives a pass and lets it go right past Bannerman. Well-placed shot in the far corner, and Murray Bannerman might have been screened by his defenseman a little bit on that.
Nicholson at center ice at the Vancouver line to Gardner. Ingles shot and from the left side, and Berger covered that one, and then Smeel made sure that Doug Wilson cutting across the slot didn't get a whack at the rebound. We'll have a routine draw just shot wide as we come to the end of the second period. Elderbrink now with 6 penalty minutes now. Secord pushes at Big Harold Steps, and they're quickly separated, and all the players quickly skate out to make sure that nobody has a numerical advantage.
And this is something I really don't like to see, Gene, when everybody empties the bench at the end of a period and gets involved in a bunch of pushing and shoving, because things could break out here that could really mar the game. It's been a good game so far. Good skating, good hitting, and certainly some good plays made for the different goals on each team. And you don't like to see this. I hope the referees and the linesmen break it up and move each team to their dressing room.
10 seconds on the advantage. 1 shot remaining. Pass to Wilson. Looks, has no shot. Goes to Savard, who lets it go to Secord behind the net. Now gets it back along the right boards. There's Savard with a drive, and he whistled it wide and long. And out at center ice on a clean breakaway. In goes Smale. Shot, score! The Hawks took that shot from the left, and it turned up at center ice. Almost a perfect pass to the Vancouver player coming out of the penalty box. He was home free from the red line and made no mistake.
Well, he certainly did. And that's what happens again. We had some good chances on the power play. It went around the boards. And there goes Stan Smeel in on Bannerman and picks the lower corner. And he knew someone was on him, and he had very good presence of mind to make a good shot like that. Murray Bannerman did not have too much of a chance because he picked the lower right-hand corner. It would be Smeel's right-hand corner. And it was a good shot by Stan Smeel on a breakaway play.
Stern, Ruskowski on as they make a quick change with now Patterson coming on with Marsh. Nice steal. Gardner over the line. Left circle drive. That was smothered by Colin Campbell. Marsh centers in front. Boldy and Johnny scores! Make that Patterson.
Talk about generating offense. How about that fourth line of Gardner, Marsh, and Patterson? What a pass out to Patterson. And again, another beautiful play by a young man, Ricky Patterson. Dinks the goaltender, waits for Brodeur to make his move, and then puts the puck into the net. You'll see Peter Marsh go in the corner, and he throws it right out to Ricky Patterson. And what a play by Ricky Patterson. What a presence of mind. Gets it right there, and the defensemen have left Ricky Patterson all alone, but you know where the mistake was made. Jim Nill made it up by the blue line. He should have had the puck out.
The Hawks really make a big play as they cut that deficit to 1. Over the line. Going right in as Patterson again tries to center as Brodeur was out to his right. Rebound in the corner to Billy Gardner. He's got a man in front. Looks, shoots. Oh, Brodeur. Incredibly gets that jump off to the short side and long. Made a mark.
Boy, this fourth line has really brought our team to life. They're coming up with some great opportunities.
Now that goal came just a minute and 11 seconds after Smeal's breakaway gave Vancouver that 2-goal effort.
They have a travel bureau there, and Nick works for the Blackhawks and does all our travel
play in front of the Vancouver net. Chicago unable to take advantage. Oops, Secord loses over the line nil. Right circle, and Bannerman kicks it right in front. And there's a rebound off the corner shot by Boldurev, who's out there. Left corner. There's Murray. Boom, along with Boldurev. The Canucks get it back to the point. Play to Eldebrink. Drive on the net. Kick save. It's loose. He pokes it free to the near side. Check at center ice by Lars Lindgren. Breaks it to Gradin. Flips offensive left wing corner. There is Tyler Williams shoving it in on the short side. It's loose. And though Bannerman was at the side of the net, the Hawks clear to the point. Snaps keeps it in. Into the slot looking for Gradin, but it rolls to Secord and they get it up to Keith Brown. Now Mulvey through to Preston into the zone. There's Gardner. He's open. Backhand shot, and Brodeur right in, smothered it to his left. As Gardner tried to fake across and then go short side, and Brodeur stayed with him. Puck
In every series this year, they've shown character, Gene, and come back, and either come back with tremendous effort or else
there's a break. Good play by Fox. Fraser on a breakaway. He's in. Saved by Bannerman. Ken Bill saved by Murray. All you have to do to make sure that you guarantee sports vision permanently is call us at 693-9200 to just say I want sports vision. Signed the sharp mid center. Open play on the right wing to Lysiak. To the point, Feimster tried to go back on a give and go, but it is sharply behind the net. Centering him. He had the man there, but there's a break. Tyler Williams. Fox catching up. Williams is going right on in. Save made by Bannerman. It covers the puck so Miner can't get a whack at it.
Well, of course, Gene, that's what happens when everyone's pressing. We have to get a goal in the next 2 minutes and 21 seconds, and here's Dave Tager Williams, moving in on Bannerman. Great play, tries to stop, but Murray Bannerman makes a fine move because he knew that Greg Fox was pressuring Williams, and therefore Bannerman came out and stopped the shot.
Total leading 4-3, and they just roaring now as a crescendo of noise goes decibel by decibel, higher and higher. Go Canucks go. Here comes Marsh down around behind the net. Center ice, he's got a man in front. Brown winds up dry, blocked, and it skipped right into the slot. Phil Marsh, who had a shot at an open net. Dug out by Miner, and Miner sends it all the way into the players' bench near 3 games to 1. And if they win the clinching game, they'll get into the Memorial Cup, which, as you know, is the juniors' version of the Stanley Cup, with the Kitchener Rangers, who feature that possible #1 pick, Brian Bellows, and the Sherbrooke Red Raiders. And he was thrilled by that. Of course, Keith was the #1 pick from Portland in 1979, the #1 pick for the Hawks. All right, the goaltender is out, or at least he's stationed by the Hawk bench. Knowing fully, would he gamble this early? Although with 1 minute, I guess you can't say it's this early.
Well, I think in this situation, he's got to take Murray off, and you see Murray going out there. They'll probably put the 6th attacker on right now. I think the Vancouver fans have taken note of the Chicago fans. I've never seen them this robust before, and of course, waving the white towels, symbolic of what Roger Nielsen did in the 3rd period in Chicago.
Keith, under Billy Ray, when you were faced with this situation with the goaler out, did Billy ever put you on the ice to jam the net? I'm serious, you know, big guy. Put you between
I was
the
a
circles.
good shot blocker, team, but I wasn't that good.
Savard takes the draw against Miner. Wilson and Lysiak, the trigger man. Secord whacking at it. There's the puck drop. Taken out and cleared by Vancouver. The Hawks are going to be pressed now. 8 seconds left. They work to Lysiak. Mulvey's driving pitch trying to come out. 4 seconds left. The puck at center. Secord chokes from center. 1 second. A game is over. And the Vancouver Canucks have hung on with that all-important breakaway goal following a Hawks power play shot that proved to be the winning goal by Stan Smeal. Patterson got it back a minute and 11 seconds later, and the Hawks had a long way to go, 16 and a half minutes to get the tying goal. They couldn't do it, and so Vancouver moves up 2 games to 1 in this best of 7. We'll give you the stats very quickly if we can. The penalties, 6 Chicago, 4 for Vancouver. The Canucks were 1 for 4 on the power play, Chicago 0 for 2, and that one power play, Vancouver 2 for 4 on the power play, and that was the margin of victory. The shots in the 3rd period for Chicago, they had 8, a game total of 27. Vancouver 14, a game total of 30. So that's it. Our final score, Vancouver 4 and Chicago 3. Comments, Keith Magnuson.
Well, I really believe that it was a very close game, and both teams had more chances tonight than they probably had in the first 2 games in Chicago. It seemed like the power play was the difference for the Vancouver Canucks tonight. As you had mentioned, Gene, they scored 2 power play goals, and that certainly helped the Vancouver Canucks because their power play in Chicago was really not powerful at all.